I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't let him escape. Help, Mr. President. I'm scared. Please call the president. Andy, don't...
Big stage light, from silent dreams to the world so bright. If you've got a voice, don't hide away. Your time is now. This is your day. From Africa to the USA, Europe, Asia, come what may. No matter where you're standing now, the world will hear you somehow. Don't wait for someday. Don't wait for luck. If you believe it, stand up, stand up. Make me a star. I'm ready to shine. Dream is mine. One voice, one chance, go near or far. With sissy hurry beats, make me a star. $1,000 on the line. This could be your breakthrough time. Show the world who you are. Come and make me a star. to the world so bright. If you've got a voice, don't hide away. Your time is now. This is your day. From Africa to the USA, Europe, Asia, come what may. No matter where you're standing now, the world will hear you somehow. Don't wait for someday. Don't wait for luck. If you believe it, stand up, stand up. Make me a star. I'm ready to shine. March first, this dream is mine. One voice, one chance, go near or far. With sissy hurry beats, make me a star. $1,000 on the line. This could be your breakthrough time. Tell the world who you are. Come and make me a star. Share the news, don't keep it tight. Greatness grows when we unite. Don't be greedy, spread the sound. A million stars can rise from the ground. This is global. This is real. If you feel it, let them hear it. Make me a star. I'm ready to shine. March first, this dream is mine. From everywhere across the world, let your talent be unfurled. $1,000. Claim your crown. Sing it loud. Don't back down. Tell your people near and far. It's time to be a star. Don't keep it small. Tell your family. Tell them all. March first, we rise together. This ain't hybrid beats forever. Make me a star. Make me a star. Make me a star. This ain't hybrid beats. Make me a star. Make me a star. Yeah, this is your moment. Hey, this ain't hybrid beats. Hey, make me a star. Whoa, whoa, whoa. From a small, from a small room. Come on, come on, come on, come on. From a come on. From a small room to a big stage light. From silent dreams to the world so bright. If you've got a voice, don't hide away. Your time is now. This is your day. From Africa to the USA, Europe, Asia, come what may. No matter where you're standing now, the world will hear you somehow. Don't wait for someday. Don't wait for luck. If you believe it, stand up, stand up. Make me a star. I'm ready to shine. March first, this dream is mine. One voice, one chance, go near or far. With sissy hurry beats, make me a star. $1,000 on the line. This could be your breakthrough time. Tell the world who you are. Come and make me a star. to the world so bright. If you've got a voice, don't hide away. Your time is now. This is your day. From Africa to the USA, Europe, Asia, come what may. No matter where you're standing now, the world will hear you somehow. Don't wait for someday. Don't wait for luck if you believe it. Stand up, stand up. Make me a star. I'm ready to shine. March first, this dream is mine. One voice, one chance, go near or far. With sissy hungry beats, make me a star. $1,000 on the line. This could be your breakthrough time. Show the world who you are. Come and make me a star. Make me a star. Come on. No borders, no limits, no closed doors here. If you can sing, let the world draw near. Call your friends and family too. This could be me. This could be you. Share the news, don't keep it tight. Greatness grows when we unite. Don't be greedy, spread the sound. A million stars can rise from the ground. This is global. This is real. If you feel it, let them hear it. Make me a star. I'm ready to shine. March first, this dream is mine. From anywhere across the world, let your talent be unfurled. $1,000. Claim your crown. Sing it loud. Don't back down. Tell your people near and far. It's time to be a star. Come on. Don't keep it small. Tell your family. Tell them all. March first, we rise together. See, say hi, great peace forever. Make me a star. Make me a star.
All right, good morning. Make me a star on CCI Beat. Welcome to Progress right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. And of course, this morning, today now, Armed Forces Day, the Leone Armed Forces Day, and they actually look at the big question inside the program: the Salon Armed Forces, then they serve the nation or then they serve the government? Then they serve the nation or then they serve, politicians? This is not a big question we ask today. We get to actually come inside the program where we could just introduce them quickly and then we actually, put them on hold and then play you some clips them. Let explain the clip them, how then they go. One, we want for first of all see, the oath where the military heads then they take. We want for calm down and see the investment where other countries then they make into we own military. And then we want for see their role into politics. So we're not wasting more time. I just bring in we guest quickly. Make we see how best we can able for discuss the issue there. So inside the program. Not going on say you are. You will just join. We not forget for like and share the program. And you will, not do why yet. We not subscribe yet. Please consider for do so before you go any side. One more time, this is the program. We na Progress right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. And the possible get inside the program this morning. In name na Titus Boy Thompson. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning, Mr. Sise.
How the morning, sir?
Congratulations, looking so married and loving and huggable. I never knew you were that huggable.
Thank you, sir. I think I go take this praise and send it to the wife.
But people go cry today.
Yeah. Why?
They make me a star.
Okay.
When you day in the public eye, there are certain things you keep public, certain things you keep private.
Mm-hmm.
Private with certain things to the public, then the knowledgeable to the private, then bigger problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's all man, they understand. But it's good. It's a very lovely picture. I congratulate you for it.
Thank you, sir. All right. Okay, so let we go now quickly and begin look at the different issues then. But before ever we start, for ask you question, or before we go to the clips then, maybe we can ask you the same question. The Salon Armed Forces, serving the nation or serving the government? Difference there?
Oh, of course there's a difference. Sadness is in the history that our armed forces have always been involved in politics at some point in time. that the armed forces them a moral obligation when things are not going wrong to step in and put things right by the use of force. Those of us who are Democrats, we do not accept that. We think that the only way you can put things right is through the ballot box.
Okay.
By appealing to the directly so that they can vote in, vote out a leader good or leader bad. But the history that we have since Lansana and others did their coup, it has been Jackson Smith, and following that, and it has been a whole lot of others. And also, we all now, if we have historical memory, we have a memory of what it is to be like under a military rule and under civilian rule, good and bad. We've got good military leaders and bad military leaders. We've got good civilians and bad civilians. So that question is very difficult for any Sierra Leonean to answer uprightly. I can tell you that. It is a matter of what is in the interest of the nation. I think the soldiers should be in the barracks. The politicians should battle it out. But then you see the soldiers again understand that level they have or the threat of the use of force with rent seeking in economic terms. It's called rent seeking. When you use force for get what you want, it means you are to get benefit that you are not entitled to, economic rent. And soldiers now know what economic rent is. So most shortcut for go get economic rent. But soldiers and the security forces should not be part of the civilian and political architecture. That is very, very bad. And I think this government has shown it in like this clip you are showing. This government has shown the soldiers and the security forces have become embedded into the very difficult for us to contemplate as civilians and as Democrats.
All right.
So it's a difficult question, but I mean, where it's going. Yes, it should go. That the soldiers should be where they are, maintain the integrity of the sovereignty of the nation and the integrity of our borders, which they're not doing because I don't understand why Yenda Suleiman doing nothing but that, but Suleiman for the dance way, they arrest opposition politician. I think there is an issue there. There's very much an issue. You see,
so let me just play this one quickly. This one I clip actually. Not to this CDS right now. Because we are with the right now, not to in this one I love. But let me just watch this oath of office quickly and then we'll come back just now.
Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on the 12th of August 2022, following the advice of the Defense Council as provided for in Section 1681 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, Act Number 6 of 1991, please, Your Excellency, to promote Major General Peter rank of Lieutenant General to appoint him as Chief of Defense Staff of the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces. Now I have the honor to present to Your Excellency Lieutenant General Peter Lavao to take and subscribe to the oath office as Lieutenant General and Chief of Defense Staff of the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces. Can you repeat after me, please? I
Peter Lavao,
do hereby in the name of God.
Do hereby in the name of God.
Swear that I will faithfully and truly.
Swear that I will faithfully and truly discharge the duties of the Chief of Defense Staff of the Republic of Sierra Leone.
And that I will support.
And that I will support.
Uphold. And maintain the Constitution of Sierra Leone.
And maintain the Constitution of Sierra Leone.
As by law established.
As by law established.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I'm invited to sign the oath.
Please see the President, retired my family members.
Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces, please allow me to stand on existing protocols. Your Excellency, it is an honor to be appointed to the position of Chief of Defense Staff, and equally a privilege for me to lead the sons and daughters of the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces. There are many whom I should like to thank. So therefore, on behalf of my colleague, appointees and promotees, please allow me to start with God Almighty for His divine grace upon our lives, and to thank you, Your Excellency, for appointing me as Chief of Defense Staff of the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces. So on behalf of my colleagues here present, and on my personal account, we are particularly grateful for these promotion and appointment, and for the confidence reposed in me and the leadership of the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces, as demonstrated by your promotion of general ranking officers. I'm humbled by this honor. I would like to thank your government and people of Sierra Leone for their trust in the ASLAF. Officers, men and women of the armed forces are very grateful for the confidence reposed in me to assume the responsibility for the full command and administration of the ASLAF. This confidence, with God on my side, would not be misplaced. Let me especially thank the Minister for Defense and his deputy for their political guidance, and to the Director General and the MS branch in the ministry for making sure that this investiture ceremony is realized today, even at a very short notice. Sir, with boundless gratitude for the confidence placed in me, and with an unswerving resolve to honor that trust, I wish to extend my deepest appreciation to your leadership as our Commander-in-Chief, and to assure you of our loyalty and commitment to you, the government and people of this country.
Right from that point, at the oldest clip there, the whole and right from that point there, and they bring you inside again. You really connection. You actually don't take the oath of office, and then now a commitment to a loyalty to the president, to the country, and to the people of Sierra Leone. So this boils down to the question again at the top of the program. Now, so Italek, would that actually they get the biggest, loyalty?
It should not be that way. I think he got it wrong. He got it all the way around. It should be to the of the president. You see, again, this is why our institutions are failing, because our institutions have been set up to give ultimate power to the presidency, where you're not supposed to forget. Powers that does not even. The power to appoint is a power to be. You see, if the power to appoint is a power to act in the state, but not the power to put yourself above the dictates or the tenets of the Constitution. You see, you soldiers, the military, you see, you get different facets of governance. In the legislature, you get the presidency, you get the parliamentarians and others. All these separations of powers are there for a reason, that they do not, each and every one of them do not depend on each exist independent, to ensure that they subscribe to the oaths of their offices and to the tenet of the which they are going to serve. The institution gets its place, and the authority is derived from the Constitution and the Constitution alone, not from the presidency. So you do not owe allegiance to the presidency, you owe allegiance to the Constitution and everything that is the difficulty I have.
All right. It's still the worship program. We're in a career site, and we are now on YouTube and on Facebook. Today is a special program because today is Armed Forces Day. Now you don't hear the oath, and then you don't hear the I don't know how you call them now, like appreciation speech from the head of the military, and this boils down to all the head of the military, because right from that point you get for begin for satisfy the one way appoint you. You really get for begin for the tell and say your allegiance did to them and lay no afraid. In fact, that is why I say the confidence where you get in me, and they give me loyalty to you. So this is not the one problem. But guess what? The Salon, army don't they receive a lot of training from international, organizations them, from different countries them. This now amongst the different training them. When I watch this one quickly, come back just now.
Special forces. 84 military personnel from ALSLAF Special Forces Reconnaissance Unit FRU have undergone training by the 3rd Special Force Group of the United States on special operations and how to counter terrorism. The 8 weeks training is the first in 20 years conducted by the United States. The ALSLAF Special Forces were trained extensively with emphasis on communication, weapons employment, team operations and ground investigation to end terrorism and violent extremism. Lieutenant Colonel Moses Gordon said the selected personnel were carefully selected from the elite unit of the FRU with inclusion of a female. He said they have gone through rigorous training to tackle terrorism, but as a unit, they are in need of equipment to ensure proper service delivery.
Force Reconnaissance Unit needs more joint combined exercise and training for now until the appropriate time when such capability is handed over to us. In addition, we require continuous training and better equipment to help mitigate nowadays unexpected security challenges. Force Reconnaissance Unit is still ill-equipped, as most of the equipment used to establish the unit in 2000 are now outdated and some are beyond economic repairs that needs urgent replacement. Support in the much needed specialist and individual equipment will be desirable.
Detachment Commander 3rd Force Group U.S. Army Captain Luke Lai said the 8 weeks was tough and demanding as the officers that endured the difficulty made it through. He said he got to witness teamwork, endurance and execution of missions for which he is happy.
We all got to see those skills come together on the march and shoot. Now over the last 8 weeks, I got to see something even more important. I got to see 2 completely separate units from 2 different countries, seemingly worlds apart, come together as one cohesive team. Over the last 8 weeks, I was proud to award a few ODA patches to some of you, and I was honored to be able to wear the flag of the FRU on my shoulder too. I want to thank you all for the privilege of allowing us to train alongside you.
Deputy Minister of Defense Colonel Retired Moana Brahma Masakoi said the world faces challenges that include terrorism, illegal migration and drug trafficking among others, and therefore expressed optimism that the FRU cadre that have been trained will play a pivotal role in ensuring mitigation of any global security hazard.
Joint combined exercise and training came at the appropriate time when Sierra Leone needs the requisite training to enhance the capacity of its army for it to be able to mitigate security challenges. The Ministry of Defense and the ALSLAF is very grateful to the government and people of the United States of America for building the capacity of the ALSLAFs through this great partnership and cooperation.
Deputy Chief of Mission U.S. Embassy Stephanie Bones and Special Operations Africa Commander Lieutenant Colonel Brady Petrillo both reiterated the need for the Special Force and pledged continued support to the FRU and ALSLAF as a whole. Some of the personnel were awarded for leadership, best squad and other achievements. SLBC News, Esther Sako reporting.
Alright, you still watch the program when I call your site on we are now YouTube and on Facebook. So this not the investments, a lot of training from different other people. But one more thing at the play, then I carry titles inside again. One more thing. You don't hear the oath, you don't hear the kind training, the kind people where they come for can't get training to them. But at the end of the day, when it comes to the people, how for defend the constitution and the nation, then we end up forget this. All right, so Titus, again, I'll bring you inside. This is not a trend of the military. You get people where they spend their taxpayers' money on the military. They get a kind of training where they require the kind of discipline. But at the end of the day, tribalism and politics, they take over, they add them to the extent that they know people control themselves when it comes to politics. So, what do we get? What thing really happen with the military?
Well, you get for educate me small. Is this traditional song? Is it a military song? Is it? I don't know what I was talking about. The Mende, I think
Mende song. I'm not sure if this deep a military song. This is not the Mende song.
Mende celebration song. The cultural, the power song.
So this we not able for know, but what you are able for tell you now? The fact say this come just the day when they announced the results.
You know when they announced the result for
the 2023 presidential election result.
Yes. I remember. I don't see this clip somewhere.
Yes. And at the very day, this way them in the where them in taught Gen 2, the dance with them as well, right now State Lodge.
Yes, say na mayor of Vita.
Yes.
When you find out with nice
and sorry, if you can see, you see the SLPP, clothes or t-shirts or whatever, amongst them as all the dancers. You can watch from the video.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But you see, the post yourself, tells you a story. You see, this is what you call victory over. But we are thinking, who are the others? Mm-hmm. I think that's what the song is saying. It is our victory over the others. But who are the others? Sometimes it's hard for make a decision on these things. You don't go stop people enough for celebrating their own ways because this is their custom. This is what they know. If they've been Christian now, if they've been freedom boy, they sing in Tetina or in Bloody Mary sing in a way you don't go even begrudge them because this is what we have come to know. So this is what they have come to know. You can't begrudge them. But I will give them a pass on this one. The date and timing is going to give them a pass.
But I will still ask you a question. Military, I think they can only extend gone up sing and dance, when it comes to peace for the nation. But in politics, against one set of people, it's acceptable, you could give them pass.
It's not supposed to sing gone up. In fact, the thing that I have been in a very high position in government, that when your principals are around, the military man in gone for this dung, if a point down and gone, and for the up. And if we turn him back to you, enough for front you with him gun. That is what we know. When I was in what you call presidential convoy and stuff like that, with the car, no way I'm going to turn face the convoy. They come back and then gone for the dome. That's the trend that we know. But if they had an ace and gone up in the presence of civilians and other people, even the principals and senior ranks, they're supposed for the supporters. In the presidential they got out that for go outside of the lodge. Mm-hmm. So yes, this is the compound of the National Lodge. To your right, and then you get the armory. To the left, for go towards the helipad. Mm-hmm. Yes, this is an area I know very well. Mm-hmm. So this is it's a public environment. So that the kitchen side and the outside is motif. Outside that is so.
Okay, so the question I'm going to ask you again, we find out, say, even inside the military, just like how it happen outside. If you're not SLPP, you do something on and for the SLPP, you don't get any case for answer. Why are they say this? We can remember the issue of Hungry Lion, the State Lodge. We say then go iron brush. Anybody come out and go whip them. All of them things.
They're making signs of throat cutting. Yes. Uh-huh. I remember that.
Yeah, and then you get one military female officer been there where they say it just opened a WhatsApp group. Then sack him for that. Then old in benefits and all of that, and then they let them go out. Whereas it happened at the same time where they one day talk and do inciting statement there, but nothing no come out of that one day. So this not the role where military for play. The military for the tech side.
So this is what you call state capture. Simple, that we call it. It's called state capture. Certain influenced group decides as they say, move governmental law. You see, when it comes to that statement that move governmental law, it means that this is our time to rule, and whatever we say is what is would have currency. No longer we not get institutional priorities. Now what we have is the priorities of a set. This and started really and truly. We are very, very much tribal and regionalist. I think that has changed to some extent. I don't know what good at the president is, but he has changed that to a lot. When people away come from other places other than the south and the east. So I think this government has come a long way to get there. But the damage they have done in the beginning, it is irreplaceable. You cannot replace those memories in the minds of people. There have been too many visual images of very bad behavior. Very, very bad behavior. We international, what you call them, Armed Forces Day should be time for armed forces to reflect on their role in society, what is good, what is best practice, what they should be doing, how they should engage, what we call the MAC, military assistance to civilians. You see, and that MAC, or MAC, extended MAC, those are calls that were established to ensure that when there is a need, the military comes from the barrack to support the police or the other security infrastructure for enhance certain prerequisites in the government in terms of security and state protection. But it should not be something that the military should revel and over the dance give backward and make pass hint statements to other people as if there are groups of Sierra Leoneans that are more Sierra Leoneans than others. I think that is the difficulty that I would have.
All right, continue for the way to inside the program. This is a program where na Colores Rights on we are na YouTube and on Facebook, and of course also we can discuss, normally the issues them from the front page of the different newspaper them, but for today the newspaper them not come out. Tell us, going forward, what do you expect from the military?
Well, I think, as you say, we are having joint training with international forces. Military for do the right thing. The military should operate as an institution. It should have proper administrative protocols. We will ensure say what you need for do you do them to serve the nation, because that's your first and number one objective, to serve the nation. The preposition or the prevalence of military personnel in political, I think it should be curtailed. They should reduce down the small. Military people are not going to do with politics. But again, I think we politicians themselves for being well aware of what is happening outside of Sierra Leone. See, because the issue about the military is that they are not just existing on their own terrain. What's happening outside their countries and everything. So we have to be mindful of how events in neighboring countries they influence the activities of our own military personnel. So I am a Democrat. I believe in the forceful politics of voter and the ballot box, and that covenant the voter has with the ballot box for remain or retain or change a government. I think is the most powerful leverage the ordinary man has over those who wield authority on our behalf. So even the military as well should be mindful of that. At the end of the day, it's the people. The supreme law is the law of the people. You see, no law that takes away the rights of the people to exist in the institution set for them to be a law that should be entertained.
Okay.
The military should act as a military to protect the integrity of our national boundaries. They should support development work. They should develop a cadre of personnel where go act in positions of responsibility if needed in other parts of the world, to go in as peacekeepers and peace maintainers on peace missions. So, and this is a very big responsibility on our side, because Sierra Leone military, for that matter, have gone out on peace missions and they've executed their duties very, very well. You see, and now from a nation that was at the brink of collapse, we have a troop of personnel who are in other countries where they are even in their own peace, but they are resolving matters and setting dangerous people aside, setting them apart. I think that is a good thing that our military and our police are doing. Concentrate on that, building our security forces for that. We cannot be building our security forces to take over our own governments. That's not what they are there for.
Okay. So now let's take you away from the military and let's just touch a base with your own political party. We're another APC party. What do we make up of the latest, drama and the politics inside Sierra Leone?
There's what we call a comedy, of they call it. Number one, I think going to Yassane as chairman of the APC. Maybe being away from Sierra Leone, I have lost some of my senses. I know that chairman, has he been deposed? Has Yassane orchestrated a palace coup? I remember they mentioned him as chairman of the APC that last night was chairman by Yassane and when he was released and all that. It's a comedy of errors for the APC. We have a chairman and a party. I wonder why he's not in the forefront of all of this that is happening. He should have been there. He should have been the one who will be taking over, taking Lansana into his custody, as it were. But it is funny. You see, those who have said that we Kyoban say that power sidom, it is past that picky map. Well, people not understand. That power sidom past that picky map. Say, the picking told one, you don't understand. It boils down to one simple fact. When the elections of 2023 came out, the person where say we win the election, where we all believe say we win the election or they not lost the election, Samura Kama was with the APC. It was incumbent on the APC at that time for stand firm behind our people and defend the votes. Before that, a lot of them turn around and say, "Oh, Samura Kama in job for defend the votes of the people." Now, if I see crazy nonsense like that, when are we supposed to get party enforcers and party and people all across the country? When I say no, that is not important. That leader never go fetch for all man every Sunday. That was one mistake they made. Second mistake, Samura Kama came out to the book. We are not going to go into governance with these people if they can so egregiously take the will of the people, masturbate to their desires and their whims. I use that word. I use that masturbating word. I use it by willful because I think they took private public situation. Yes, once Samura Kama said we're not going to governance, the APC for Bakam full tilt. They did to a certain point until one or two begin going to say, well, we don't get it for it, so we'll go to the Ango school. So the personal and private became to the national objective, which is to say what has happened in our country has never anywhere else in the world, that the whole government, democratic government, seize power by this kind of means, effectively steal of the people. So the man say, okay, then we had the leverage of a threat of disobedience. We're not going to governance. We say away and let them see how they go run this country for themselves. The international community came in, and then we did two things. First was the agreement for national unity, which set itself certain prerequisites and certain tenets. And from those tenets came out the tripartite community, where the American government put money inside, say, okay, we'll support now this money, we'll sit down to ourselves, get the Commonwealth Secretariat to come in, three groups, we'll sit down, we'll sort out this issue, we don't have to see violence. Because the international community, for violence, war, it left in the minds of reasonable people. Say, if man to man can be so unjust, then this is not the world that we have to live in. Because that cutting of limbs, disembowelment of pregnant women, so we're cutting to my belly, who's can get inside. All of those things that happen in Sierra Leone, not fair for everybody. So we just feel very bad that this happened to our country. Nobody will be glad to say, go be part of the suffering. But for the one that have been dead, they were part of the suffering. We never feel for them. So when you have a situation like that, and someone can tell for this thing, it go tell everybody, let not allow them. So let we get this fight for electors that would look at tenets that will make sure these things never happen again. One of the things that the international tripartite committee set out to do. Before that, they come up the APC hierarchy, come up with some very funny arrangements, like say, oh, they want this, they want to see the removal of the electoral commissioner, they want the return of power to the APC. This was something that happened with the APC. This was not Samura Kamara. Samura Kamara, when they said after the agreement for national unity, he refused to go there as a chief negotiator. He said because in your company, so he had to step out. Let chief minister and the other one, like Mara and others, Let them deal with the technical issues. And people like Maha have been used to international discourse. Why do not go inside there and seek a settlement that would have been fair for the APC? They did not do it. Then now una can now. The very same thing remind me the talk about. Una guess I say not for be leader after 6 months, they don't for do this, pull them, una sideline now, then you go sit down and go arrest you for the same thing. So why you been the fight against the man all this while? They arrest you for the same thing. What they arrest Lansana Doumbouya for is what you call it, electoral justice. Period. It is for nothing other than that. Because what Samuel Akama was saying, we cannot allow the electorates their votes to go without or to go without any objection from we, the APC, as a political party. We all say, oh no, in fact, we can't explain to what you mean by electoral justice. Whose politician would reach that level? They go say, don't know what in electoral justice. Please tell me, whose NAC group someone can go address for tell them say the fact that the winning of the election when they ascribed to Madabio was wrong, was wrongful, was unlawful, it should not stand. Whose part banana any politician as alone get? But they don't understand what that means. The APC allowed itself to be bought by several factors. They allowed the former the former chairman and leader for leading astray to the point where Neskomage will come out and take a blogger for coming to the public domain and accuse Samu Akama of things that the man did not do. Well, you don't as leader and chairman of the party, you don't go your own side. Samu Akama can't tell you say president of the country call me to grant you permission. And when they talk, say, man, now I see the message where people in the come up with Samuel Kamara was a weak man. He should have stood up for our votes. He should have fought for us. Fought for who? In the APC. Now they all last and Doumbouya. You see anybody going to treat? They don't want parliamentary and say they just come on parliament, they work and go down. As police come as one, they all go on and go to the house. You see anybody come on and treat, say, we know they go with the old Secretary General. Can you imagine the Secretary General of the APC and go arrest her and lock her up at Pademba? Then find the man where you get PPRC for the infringement one I said the man do. Because the man talks, the election by the opposition party. And I'm going to lock her up for where we get PPRC, when at PPRC enrolled, PPRC okay. For utterly in that statement, what they think say is the statement, they think say the statement will be abrasive, will find him, will find Zainab Sharif. They don't find APC, don't pay. They want to arrest the man and lock him up and then board for say the president. I don't understand that. Then I miss the part where they say my mentor in politics, I be say they for go big, but would they able see the Lancer now because tell one care go big. What did they go big for? If you're not a true politician, yes, stand. And I see Lancer now is milking this thing. All the pictures that are coming out is now looking like the valorous fighter, you see. But this is something you should have done long time. Stand for electoral justice. Stand for the fact that the 2023 elections were not won by the SLPP. We should have stood for that without fear or favor. Walk into the tripartite and say, this is our position. Now, let us know what is happening. You see, the international community, let me let you into a secret. One of the things they were looking at was to see if they could support Sierra Leone with a functional opposition. That means the government go there, then you don't get government of unity, but they'll get an opposition then they support by resources. Just like in the UK, what would I win? They take all team. Yes, would I win? They take the position as government, but the opposition and get their own backbench. They pay the opposition backbench. The opposition leader get your own pay. The opposition leader and in ministers, they choose, and those ministers they are people of responsibility for areas in government: education, defense, social welfare, health. So we need to have that. If we had a situation where the government go there on the one side, then the opposition get a backbench in parliament, and then they get what you call an opposition government, an opposition in government, or a government in opposition, a government in opposition that is being sponsored by the EU and the Americans. If that had been the case, they would have had people who would have had people who would be experts in particular areas. When the government they talk about corruption at the country, we forget how they deal with corruption. When the government they talk about electricity, energy, we forget how they deal with that. When the government they talk about health, we forget how they deal with that. But now there is no way of taking the government into account or asking the government to be responsible for their actions. Things just go on. The only thing the government is able to do certain things because there is no way to do it. But as it stands now, there is no opposition to this government. There is none. So there is no opposition to the. So now that Lansana Doumbouya has been arrested, this is the opposition we are having. It was an opposition from the prison cell. That's not the way to have it. The APC should have been an opposition, in a government in opposition, that even international partners should come in, talk to the government and talk to the APC and say, look, what you know for do, how can we support you to do it? So we get peace and democracy in the country. Before that, everybody where you see there around any situation, any crowd, APC crowd together, 7 of them will be flag bearer. Why? Anytime you see APC man and gather together, if not then 10, 7 are flag bearer, bro. And this is the problem we are having. How many flag bearers in the party? People don't remember the party in ethos. They don't remember again.
All right. So what do you think now about the lower level election? They actually don't get another date again for the 21st, which will be this weekend. What do you think about that again?
I wonder how that would work, because number one, I understand there is no only lower level elections. So I don't know what is going to happen. There is this question, legitimacy of the executive, that has not been done. And I think we need for wait for PPRC to do that decision. I don't think that has been done.
But unless PPRC don't do well, don't say then they get a blessing for do an extension of 6 months.
PPRC don't get an extension. I'm not aware of that.
Yes, they actually say yes, they can go on with another 6 months.
Mm-hmm. But then there is what I understand is there is an objection to that by that is saying this is not something the PPRC. I don't know if that matter has been.
You know, and you get Honorable Alemami Wesef get case na the PPRC the way he said they no is even ruling it, but this extension no waiting will get for mean with the ruling of PPRC at the same time.
Is gift of the PPRC. Mm-hmm. And if that is the case, if the extension, you see, this is the same thing that happened when they were saying Samua Kamara should resign as leader of the party. They say he lost 2 elections. But Samua Kamara did not lose in 2023. So you cannot count that against him. On top of that, you have a unique situation with the international coming and they have recognized Samua Kamara as the leader of the APC, which he was. And they are saying we are going to engage with this man and his cohorts. So we can look at what is happening in this country to see how we can manage the situation and deteriorate into something that we cannot handle. In the middle of that operation, the APC decides they would select this man as leader, they would give leadership to what's his name? To Minkailu Mansari. Now you give leadership to Minkailu Mansari. Where is he as leader of the APC? You see the problem. So if when I don't pull Samua Kamara by slight of the constitution, and the same constitution make provision. So why you are in circumstances for retain the leader beyond that 6 months period, the party should go through the NAC and do that. The NAC should have extended his time so that he would have finished and concluded the negotiation with the tripartite and the agreement for national unity all in one go. Give them a time frame, done and then the mango rest. Then when the time can now for the next political hustling, then the man hustings, then you come back and say, okay, I want to stand as a presidential candidate or not. But they never allowed for that time. They never allowed the man to complete his work. They never allowed the man for carry on the battle that was taken and hand over the matter to them peacefully. They created a lot of confusion. And now I've been asking this question. Where is Samua Kamara now? Where is Samua Kamara now? The same reason we make the arrest Doumbouya. Lansana Doumbouya. And Samua have been effect for. Let nobody get any doubt about it. Lansana Doumbouya arrested for electoral justice because that's what he said. He went against the injustice of the 2023 elections declaration. It was unjust, it was unlawful, and that is what Lansana Doumbouya has said. Well, I say kudos to the man because the man stands for a conviction. But my sadness is it has not taken that his conviction, which we all knew was the APC official position, for foster that position, for make sure so we fight one fight. Like fight, all man fight for flag bearer. And that's it.
All right, so before we actually let you go, with this kind of wahala where they happen soon, what do you think say, the road to 2028 could like?
Not too clear. Well, I should say, you see, today it's a conference of events. Today was his day. Today is Ash Wednesday, and today is the first day of Ramadan. Fasting. So we all have what we are looking for. So if I would say my conviction as a Christian in this time is a time of reflection. I see people when they say happy Lenten. Lenten season at a time of action and praise to our God for what God do for sending His only begotten Son for can die for we and things of man, and they go through trials and temptation 40 days in the wilderness. Go through all the trials and temptation in doing sacrifice, and then he came down victorious over the. Now we get for do we still get to go through his sacrifice, and we get to go through and go and overcome him, and then come out victorious over the devil. And I think the Muslims just have the same kind of tenets that they pray for everything, every evil that they have done, every bad they've done all over, and ask Allah for forgive them. At the end of their prayer, Allah take their supplications or whatever. That's just me saying for my own little religion or my little Islamic religion. We don't know much about them faith. But what I'm saying is, in the country that we come from, we are multidisciplinary and multifaceted. We don't ever get this issue of this against that, against that. That's one thing I need to be looking for at this conference of events. Let me not believe that they over Timni or Limba. That is not what we are used to in that country. If we dance, let us all dance for ourselves all together. Let us dance the dance there. Dance for the victory of Sierra Leone, not for the victory of individuals. Let us stand praise our presidents to the extent that they think say, you see, so Mango feels say now, waiting presidents in an F courts, even waiting the people and say it no matter. No, we presidents for come and go, and then go in such a way, then say go and retirement with respect. You see, other can get them presidents, they look like Ghana. The president don't retire with respect. For some reason, and they chase the finance minister, but the president, the country, nobody. Because they know say the next man they know say when self respect, let's sit down in country, don't go sit down in America. You see, but at the end of the day, say when they're done as president as I don't know, go sit down in America or England, and they get them problem. This is where we all have to be. And we go for the past two presidents wave to us, say, hey, Pabio, how did they say how everything, how the body, how them picking? Yes, that's how what we don't used to. So we want people to reflect on all of that. We get for live in that country. And America don't make it easy self. Now, I know anybody go to the country again. So we want for live in that, even where you are in or out of power, that we're able to live together as one. I think for me, that is my own wish. That we use this time and this period where we get this conference of our religion and our faith all coming together, so we all contemplate our futures together as a nation. Let we come out of this successful and come out of this joyful against any force or power who want to set alliance against each other. Let us not go back to war. This is what I am hoping. And I think we can actually do it. This government, I was in this government when they just first started, very because as the Christian Salon, the speed been too high. You see, but now if the government they mellow down, yes, when they mellow down and begin open up to other regions and open up other people and the governance structures, that is fine. And also by 2028, APC will pull in our power, then we will come back to normalcy. But then we want for normalcy, there be a normalcy of quest. We want APC for pulling our power, then people will begin facing around for the country. That is wrong. You see, we have a chief of government, and the people who have been done wicked things to the country, they will be taken, they will get account of their leadership and their stewardship. But that don't mean say we'll begin catch everybody, say you coming at the southwest, for the no. APC in a party where we take for all sides will they take for can lead we and for they will be. And that is how we are, and that's how we continue for be. And we continue for reach out, open your hands and reach out to the people there in the southeast, so they come back and join the party. Because as you come, most of the people in the southeast, but they don't get much benefit from the party. From this way, they say, oh, this now mean the government, they really mean they suffer self for it. So then they suffer because we be not saying America. They will not be noticed that they can suffer. Move government, you know. So man, they not see nothing. Say at the second time they don't. Yeah, but that's what it is because people, government for left for mislead the people. Say one man can have power, I will do it for everybody. No, you will do as best as you can. And now we're going to get peace and tranquility. So we all can join hand and work together. That's the only one will benefit. But if one man saying that we don't section no more will get, that we section no more will do, that also then in fact the section itself, some man go they did not get. But there are some family over the country, over the French where they say that family need talk to we fine. So we'll get the rest and beef for the gear. Now we'll get rest and fish no more will call for kite. So these are the things where we really have to be philosophical in what we are doing. Sierra Leone is a beautiful country. I think right now I'm still longing to be in Sierra Leone at this point in time. But yes, I mean, the thing is, the life that we have lived, we have to be in certain places at certain times. But when in time with Sierra Leone, I want to be there and enjoy the country as much as I can, especially over the Christmas period. I like for going to the church and sing the Christmas hymns in the choir. I miss those things. I miss the little things like where we want in the commodity, you get for there around them. And you're a big man at the own thing, then you the accolade and that respect that you deserve in the community. Yes, I miss in England, we never say much. So that the team in hello, if you see yourself, so the one whole month there, we never see yourself. You see, but Sierra Leone now, you never know yourself with it. Every day, which is good, which is a very good thing. We miss all of that, and people don't for take that for granted. Say we abroad, then we want something for being bad in the country. No. We all want the country for progress, but let we get a country where we all for free for go. Like you, government, that not for make them go arrest you. Lansana Dumbuya should not have been arrested, and I'm glad that the bar association join in and put and say no, because he's a senior, and for you like that, he really say a lot of things about the integrity of our judicial system. You see, but that they answer themselves. You see, when you get a case where you forgive proper ruling, you give bad ruling, this is what happens. Then nobody knows of law anymore. That's why it's called the rule of law. When the rule of law becomes bent and tainted, nobody will respect it. So I'm on the one hand, I'm unhappy that he was arrested. On the other hand, I think yes, he needs to take the challenge of the matter. When Samuel Kamara was saying we have to fight your electoral justice not continue, you know, we understand. I think now I could tell now he will tell now say we are using electoral justice. You look like saying you're in a tight place.
And interestingly, I see a post where somebody do where they use that in picture and say, well, from these days onward, they continue for fight for electoral justice. You know, they make an that kind. When I say I laugh, I say, okay, electoral justice at work.
But this is what it is. At the end of the day, this is what we are saying. Because they say we suggest something do we. We saw what is going to come out of this thing. The APC has a flag bearer. Let us give the man a chance to represent the party. There is no reason to be fighting each other at the loss of an election. For what? We are not in government, and we cannot be behaving as if we are in government. But let us have a respectable position from which to make our statements. And let us make our statements responsibly and respectably. And let us make our statement, let people know, say, we are opposing a trend, we are not opposing characters or individuals. That is not a personal fight. For us, the context of the whole election was taken apart like that, just by the whim of one particular person, the electoral commissioner, who don't do a mandate. I'm not going to blame President Bio. I blame the electoral commissioner. Yes, President Bio has a way of taking him to task, but then I go call man where bring rescan to you, and go court against the farm. The man don't bring rescan to you, angry case. You know it. You see, if the man they compare the man court case na farm safe, you don't put like say, but me, I don't know what that law is, but when I say she don't take the man court case. And then you go ask them, when I say don't say the man court case, me, I don't know, me the man bring me do it. When I eat, I can't join me, no one can eat. I think would happen. And I think Lansana Dumbuya should now, yes, it should now be a vehement proponent of the electoral justice fight. And the electoral justice fight is simple, that the 2023 elections were not won by the incumbent, that the election, you don't see justification that the election was won by the SPP, and that the SPP that is in power is a de facto government. It's not a de jure. It's not a legitimate government. It is a government that came out of a very bruised institutional diagrammatic. You see, everything where the electoral commission stand for, then bend them, shake them, bruise them. So at the end of the day, they announce it. Not even get the paper at the end. They announce the result before they realize they are party in the elections. So we don't even get to ask the question, because when you add all the people President Mbue and Samuel Kamade. For there was another presidential candidate in the elections. You see, so all of these things they all no kind side. So we whether they for happen again, whether the APC in the power, or say people in the power, let the will of the people in the announcement of election result. Me, that is a fight. Anytime you ask me, I will fight that fight. The will of the people.
Thank you very much, Titus Boy Thompson, for your time we inside the program this morning. We appreciate your analysis, and we wish you a very good day. And they look forward for another fruitful, discussion again.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you, sir. And thanks to the producer for the show. We we bring the show come to you this morning. And so now always watch, to like and share the program. We appreciate you so much. Until then, we'll get from it again. One for say one love to country Leone, where we call Weird. God bless we all. Get you safe. A wonderful day. Okay. Well, today na Ramadan. Well, not today we didn't feel Okay, and today, Ash Wednesday, thing. Hey, Salon. This wally as well. God, they try for sure. We say NIB in the same God no more. Whether Christian or Muslim, all you go together and go say, Papa, God, thank you, sir. So I think that the time this for just the gap no more and sing. If we can just sing for Madabi, for nothing, and able to provide for whoever we want. So God now really make with the sleep and wake. I don't know for singing and dancing to number for hey. Papa God, thank you for the life. So we just get for the done no more. Yeah. So thank you very much, and we wish you now all the very best. Get yourself a wonderful, wonderful day. Yo.